Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of KigerCraft. I'm KigerCraft here with Kieran. Oops, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We have been in a creative world for so long. I'm just used to just hitting him forever and nothing happening. So I'm sorry, Bear. I'm sorry. Well, today we've got some special things planned. So we need to gather a couple materials first. So Bear, why don't you come with me? I need your help. Yes. I need your extra inventory space to help me carry some things that we have. So, surprise! Happy birthday! It's Kieran's birthday, everyone. Everybody say happy birthday, Bear. Yeah, oh, look at him. So, I got him some things. Got him some jack-o'-lanterns, some pumpkins, and cake. Because who would I be without the best bear guy ever? So I can't say how much I appreciate this bear enough. And a lot of people already wished him happy birthday on Twitter and things like that, but now you guys kind of wish him happy birthday in the comments. Technically his birthday will be yesterday when you guys see this, but it's his birthday right now. So, happy birthday, bear guy. Oh, look at him go. Well, I hope you enjoy your cake. Yo, yum, yum, yum. I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to eat any cake right now. But, I just wanted to wish Kieran a happy birthday, so you guys can all wish him a happy birthday as well. Because he is, of course, our favorite bear. Look at him go. So that was actually just a ploy to get him down there. He was trying to go down there earlier. I was like, no, wait, you can't. No, you can't. Stop. Don't go. Today, oh gosh, what am I going to do? I need some ender pearls is what I need. 16, there we go. I am going to be working on, at least I'm going to be trying to work on the Airship. It's been quite a while since we've been on KigerCraft. We've had so much going on recently. It's been crazy. We've got Monster Bear going. We had the Redstone snapshots that we were looking at. We've also got our first Redstone invention video that came out the other day, which we are very, very happy with how it came out. Like I said in the video, that was a sort of a version 1, a reference design for the automatic chicken farm, and so far there has been a very, very good response to the video. We got a lot of really good suggestions, which is something that we were hoping for, because quite frankly, it never really struck me as being ready to go. It had some flaws that I couldn't really handle, and at the time we were developing it, it was really, really late at night, so we were super tired. So we were like, well, maybe we've thought about everything that we could possibly think of as far as situations that would arise where you would need to change something. So we tried thinking of as many as we could, but we knew that there were going to be other people who had ideas about how it should work instead. And to be honest, I'm really, really happy that we did that, because we got a lot of really awesome suggestions from people on different things to try. Someone suggested a sleep proof. Somebody suggested a sleep-proof design, and we were actually able to add that functionality. So now you can actually sleep with the timer running, because we configured the timer so that it does not. Actually, what happens is the time. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. The timer goes off before you can actually sleep in Minecraft. So before the sun sets is when the timer for the chickens go off, and it switches to the next day, as opposed to going off after. So with the new design, you can't even sleep without, or you can't, what I'm trying to say is you can sleep without messing it up. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. So we're really happy about that. Somebody in the comments pointed that out, and we were like, it was one of the things that we were sort of like, well, yeah, if you sleep, it messes up the timer because it'll desync it. But we were able to overcome that problem, and I'm really happy with that, because occasionally we do sleep, and we do absolutely plan on using our design. It's something that we're going to build almost immediately once the snapshot is released and we upgrade the server. So we were really thankful for that. Another thing that was sort of bugging me about it was the efficiency. And actually, Preox pointed this out, and it was something that was bothering me while we were developing it. And that was, let's see, how am I going to do this? There we go. The fact that a lot of the chicks died. Chicks that were born during the second day never had enough time to grow up and become adults. So most of them got cooked, and as we know, chicks don't drop anything. So a lot of it was being lost. So the efficiency was not up to where I really wanted it to be. But good news, we were able to solve that problem, and I'm very, very happy with that. What happened, what we ended up, what am I doing here? Jeez. So what we ended up doing was we created a locking system. And what that does is there is a repeater that locks the hopper. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. The hopper. And when the hoppers are locked, you can't move anything between them. They just stop working, which is good in this case. So what we ended up doing was we powered one of the hoppers, and that allowed us to move a lot of the chicks, or a lot of the eggs that were being lost on the second day. We ended up moving those into a chest and a second hopper. So what ended up happening was we were starting to stockpile eggs rather than having them hatch and die as chicks. So we increased the efficiency by a significant amount. We doubled the efficiency on it. So I am very, very happy with that. Like I said, the efficiency on it was something that I was struggling with personally, because I was just looking at all these chicks that would die, and I was going, man, there's got to be a better way to do this. And we ended up finding one, and it is very good. So we have actually been, like I said earlier in the video, we've been doing a ton of creative stuff, and that's why I hit Gearin, because we've been in creative mode for 2 days now, I think, pretty much spending all of our time exclusively working on the chicken farm project. And like I said, it is one of our biggest accomplishments so far, I think. It is actually going to be probably our first video to reach 300 views. And by the time that you guys see this, the video will probably be at 300 views or more. So we are really, really excited about it. Yeah, maybe. But either way, I mean, it's already one of our most well received videos as far as I'm concerned, and we were really concerned about it. To be honest, we were really concerned about it. All right, I need to make a couple edits here. Oh my gosh, block myself off. So we just, we're going to keep working on it. We want to make sure that it's perfect before we release it in its, version 2 state. One of the things that we wanted to know is if you guys were interested in a full-on tutorial, or if just releasing the world download was enough for you guys. Because we're more than willing to do a full-on tutorial and show you how it works and explain everything, if that's what you guys want. And that was actually a suggestion from Michael. So we wanted to make sure that everybody would like that before we went ahead and did it. But we're probably going to do it anyways. But I want to get your guys' thoughts on it. So let's see here. I need a floor. But yeah, so we're really happy with how that came out. We're really, really flattered with all the good things that people have been saying. So we are very, very pleased. And like I said, we've been in the creative world a lot, and what was the number of cooked chicken per hour? I think we averaged it out. It was like 30 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Gear and I'll chime in and correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that we were receiving about 30 cooked chicken. Okay, yeah, I might be off on the numbers, but we made a chicken coop. I expanded the chicken coop, and oh my gosh, am I out already? Oh hey, I got stairs. I forgot about these. What a wonderful invention! So we had about 64 chickens in the chicken coop, and it was working really well. We were getting a very good amount of chicken cooked. We did run into a problem that we were able to fix, and that was good. That's why we're spending so much time in it, because we actually had to rearrange some of the redstone because there were some conflicts with some of the changes that we had made later on. So we've been troubleshooting and reworking it quite a bit, and testing rates and things like that. And I personally am very, very satisfied with the amount of chicken that we're getting out of it. Oh my gosh, come on. Ooh, there we go. Because I really don't think that you would go through that much chicken, the amount of chicken that we're producing, in the amount of time it takes to produce it. So I think it's gonna work out really well. I'm pretty convinced that once we update, it's gonna be the first thing we build. So a little update on that, let you guys know what we're up to. Very exciting stuff going on. And let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna stop there, and let's go ahead and work on this interior side here. Need to make sure I have some glass up here. No glass. No glass. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Let's put this back. Alright. So I need to go grab some things so that I can work on making the inside pretty. And I'm going to keep talking here. There we go. Huh. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be testing this stuff out, and by the time that we get everything figured out, you guys will know exactly what is going on. Oh, need a lily pad for that. I keep forgetting. But let's see here. I need some sky blue wool. Yes, we have a ton of it. Good. All right, so what other things did I want to talk about? Oh, this is just cool stuff that I've seen going around here. Some couple things that I wanted to bring up that I thought were interesting and cool. The recently in San Francisco, there was the old Bay Bridge was replaced with a new Bay Bridge. It cost a crap ton of money, and apparently, I guess the bridge is open now. Every time we went to San Francisco, it was really weird because building suspension bridges is, I guess, really, really hard. So they had to, and it's one of the few ways actually across the bay in San Francisco. So they had to keep the Bay Bridge. Now this is not the Golden Gate Bridge. This is the Bay Bridge, which is a different bridge. It's was one of the fairly newer ones, and but it needed to be replaced because I guess engineering problems or something like that. Anyways, so they've been working on that for a long time, and they had this thing where they were building the new one right next to the old one. So as construction was going on, there was like this weird like dual bridge thing going on. It was really weird to drive across, and there was like this like sharp turn halfway, because as they finished the new bridge, you had to sort of merge from the old bridge onto the new bridge, and it was very weird. It's very unnerving driving on it, especially when you're several hundred feet in the sky. But earlier I saw a pretty awesome display, because I guess there's this LED artist that is doing a piece of art on the new bridge, and on the suspension wires they've strung up about 250,000 LEDs, and this guy has been oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough light blue wool. That sucks. All right, we'll just keep going. So this guy has been writing these algorithms to generate LED waves that go up and down and across all the suspension wires. And it's really, really interesting and really, really cool. I haven't seen it myself, but living so close to San Francisco, I will probably see it sometime soon, when it's still up. The display is only going to be running for the first 3 years of the bridge's opening, which I thought was kind of disappointing. But it's really cool. If I remember, I'm going to try and remember here as best as I can. I will link the article in the description, and you guys can check it out for yourself. He's in the sort of the debugging stages right now, so I don't know if what's on the pictures in the video. You have to actually watch the video to get sort of like what's going on with this thing. But it's pretty freaking cool. So you guys check it out. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about was there was an announcement recently about Star Wars Episode 7. Yeah, I'm going to talk about this. Mostly because, well, for a few reasons, actually. I used to be a big Star Wars fan. Now, before you go grabbing your pitchforks, let me explain. I used to like Star Wars a lot when I was a kid. I was the sort of kid who would read all of the sort of like side stories that authors would write. Books by, I even remember the author's name, Timothy Zahn, were my particular favorite. So I used to be a Star Wars kid. That all changed when Episode 1 came out, and pretty much ever since the first 3 prequels, I haven't much cared for Star Wars. And oh, okay, I will. Gieran's been working on the floor in the restaurant, which is maybe where we're going to put the who's-a-majigger. There's a crupper out here. Oh, I guess it was just grass. That freaked me out. Oh my gosh. We think we're gonna put the chicken farm in the restaurant, which I think should be a great idea. But anyways, like I was saying, used to be a big Star Wars fan until the first episodes came out, and then after that, I absolutely hated them. I wanted nothing to do with them at all, and I have been I guess you could say a Star Wars skeptic ever since. For a while now. Now, when Disney picked up LucasArts and subsequently the rights to the Star Wars franchise, and might I add, the rights to the Indiana Jones franchise, you might see some indie films. That would be pretty cool. Well, there was that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so maybe not that good. Anyways, I was more than a little apprehensive about it, because I'm sitting here going, oh man, these guys, the last time they tried to do a film, it was a disaster. Plain and simple. Star Wars 1 through 3 were just absolutely terrible. And I'm just so skeptical about this 7 film. So I didn't really pay attention to it. And then I saw that they pegged J.J. Abrams to direct Star Wars Episode 7. Now, don't get me wrong, J.J. Abrams can do good films, but the issue that I have with them picking Abrams is the fact that, he is currently the director of Star Trek, the new Star Trek reboots. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. They're putting... Oops, that's not what I wanted. They are putting a lot of the sci-fi creative capital in one person. I mean, there's one person now who's doing both Star Trek and Star Wars. Am I just weird? I am not comfortable with that. The fact that, we have such a limited vision in our sci-fi right now it bothers me. Like, I feel like maybe I'm being a little bit, I don't know, unreasonable. I mean, they definitely pick whoever the hell they want. That's for sure. I think that there are better choices. There was a rumor that the director might be Joss Whedon, and to be honest, I was really okay with that. Oh, you know what? That doesn't look good. I'm gonna need to curve it. I'm gonna try and curve it a little bit more. I'm trying to freehand this bow. Bows and curved things in Minecraft are really hard to do. Just thought I should mention that. So, I would have probably liked Joss Whedon better as the director for Star Wars 7, because he's done some really good things in the spaciness. We had Firefly and Serenity, and that was some really good space stuff. I don't really think that there's anybody who could mess up Star Wars more than George Lucas did. So I think that having Joss Whedon would have only added to it. And, probably Abrams as well. But I just take issue with the fact that Abrams is doing both Star Trek and Star Wars. I don't know. Call me weird. Call me whatever you want. Call me a dork. I don't know. I have a big problem with this. I am a dork, yeah. I feel like that the franchises, Star Trek and Star Wars, even with my feelings about Star Wars, there is just there's a lot of how do I want to put this? Cultural capital in these films. They are incredibly important culturally, and they have defined quite a few generations with their content. So I feel like in order to do justice to both of them, they need to have different visions. Because, one is science fiction, the other one is fantasy. And a lot of people don't realize this, but Star Wars is fantasy. It's not science fiction. Star Trek is science fiction. So science fantasy, well, you get what I mean. It's not science fiction. And I just feel like, there needs to be some difference between them. And I'm probably being overly skeptical about the job that Abrams is going to do. He will probably do a fantastic job, but there's always that little annoying nag in the back of your mind that goes, well, what if? What if it sucks? I mean, like I said, I don't really think that you could damage the Star Wars franchise as much as George Lucas did. But I almost feel like it'll diminish Star Trek, if that makes sense. Which I don't think it does, but let's see. That's not what I wanted. Oh no. So I sort of felt like I should say something about that because it bothered me. And you know me, I'm not afraid to talk about things that bother me. But being and really my gripe comes from being somebody who does things creatively, who is a creative person, who writes and things like that. You have a style. It's definitive. It is your own style, and it is recognizable. And that, to me, is the problem. I think that if we use Abrams, let's see that. I think I'm happy with that for now. If we use Abrams for both, they're going to have a fingerprint. They're going to have a similarity that is going to be distinguishable. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. I like that curve on the side. I'm going to come around the front here and try and see if I can work on this bow part, remove a little bit of it, give it a little bit of a facelift. So I guess that really is my issue, is that they might end up being too similar. Which, I mean, one of the great things about Star Wars and Star Trek is their differences. And people, will argue over the differences of which one's better. And I think that that's a good thing. Some people may think that Star Trek is better. Some people might like Star Wars better. I prefer the Star Trek. That's just me. Next Generation Star Trek, by the way, Captain Picard. Yes, Star Trek is good. All right, let's see here. Careful now. Careful now. All right, there's a weird block here. Yeah, you can't get mad at the bear. It's his birthday. All right, let's see what we can remove from back here. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe here. No. All right, this is gonna have to do for now. All right, that one there, and let's go grab a couple stairs. So, I don't know. Will I see Star Wars 7? Probably not. Like I said, I've pretty much divorced Star Wars as a thing that I like. So I will probably not go see Episode 7, no matter how epic any of the trailers look, no matter what anybody says. I don't really think I will end up going seeing it. I'll probably wait until it comes out on video and, rent it from like Redbox or something like that if I feel so inclined to do so. But now you come talking to me about Star Trek Into Darkness, and hell yeah, I'm gonna go see that, and ain't nobody gonna stop me because damn, that looks good. I'm really hoping that what people are saying is true, and that it's sort of a reboot of the Wrath of Khan. That would be pretty awesome. I mean, I think most people agree. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'm sure there are probably people who disagree, but at least in my dad's opinion, Star Trek Wrath of Khan was the best Star Trek movie. So we shall see. Well, at least of the old ones. I should probably say that. Yeah, well, my dad's old, so that totally makes sense, right? Old people like old Shatner, I guess. That face. All right. That looks about the same. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this here, because I got to block off this wool. So I'm thinking this will look okay for right now. Let's check it out on this side. Yeah, this got this lighting glitch here. I'm up on the thing. Actually, I'm gonna pearl down into the courtyard and we're gonna check out what you're doing. All right, here we go. Please don't hit a villager. Yay, I did it. Aw, look at him. He brought him a rose. What a guy. All right, well, come on up here. Show us what you're doing. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at this. Ooh, this looks so much better than what I had in here. If you guys remember what I had in here was crap. That was flat out terrible. So, this is much better. I love this black and white. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, you could definitely do that. I mean, this water up here, it really needs to be taken care of. Look at that dirt. Oh my gosh. Yuck. I need to take care of that. That was sort of like a natural geode that I just sort of incorporated into this. It looks okay, but it needs to be fixed. It needs to be more final. Yes. Yes, this is actually where the bread machine is currently. Right back there is the bread machine. So we're going to have our chicken come down probably into this area. I think right up above here is right about here is the wall, and then there is some dirt that you can dig into around this ish area. So we can probably put it in this wall here and incorporate the entire chicken machine into it and have plenty of room to spare. So that's good. I am really loving this pattern, though. You did a great job, Bear. Did a very good job. Oh, look at you. Look at you. You did such a good job. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you had a good time. Listen to me rant about different things. But stay tuned for more stuff. We've got lots of awesome stuff coming up. And everybody remember to wish Garen a happy birthday in the comments. You're a little bit late, but that's okay. We forgive you. So say goodbye. Say goodbye, Bear. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.